Okay, I'll be taking a video today of the address of the house that we're at today is 5844 Burdette Street in Omaha. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house in a fantastic area in the Benson area, which we'll get into in a little bit. So I just want to kind of give you a tour as we start around the house here. So coming out to the front of the house, the driveway seems to be in decent condition. Looks like we've got just a little bit here of a little bit of indentation. But nothing too bad. Sidewalk seems to be in pretty good shape. Really a nice neighborhood here. Houses ranging in the neighborhood of 100 and probably on the low end, this one's 75, needing some work. On the high end to probably about 130, maybe 140. But we're really not too far from an area. If you just go up to the top of the street and take a left and go about 3 blocks, you're going to be into some into the $200,000 and $300,000 houses. But got a nice little house here. It's got a little built-on addition to the back. They got the dormer up top, the 2-bedroom or the 2 windows in the front. Looks like we've got a little deterioration to the front porch here. Gonna need some, some concrete work, but I think those can probably be taken out of there, and that can be fixed. And we're probably gonna need a little bit of work on the stoop here. So, something to keep in mind. Doesn't look like it's terrible, but I would probably at least make sure that we got it sealed and get all those cracks filled in, and probably take care of some of that. Coming up the 2-car driveway, there is no garage, but there is off-street parking. When you walk in this door here, it's going to be our addition. So right to the right, we're going to have the bathroom. And obviously it looks like you're probably going to need a new tub surround. Probably just figure on updating some of the fixtures and things in the bathroom, as they look a little bit old and a little bit dated. Keep in mind this house is sold as is, so the seller is not going to do any repairs or anything along that lines. Kitchen that's got the sink and the counter space coming around. Refrigerator, stove, and right here is going to be the hookup for the dryer. So your laundry is going to be in here as well. So we come into, this was the original house. So when we come up front here, you've got an entryway, kind of a nice big living room. It's got 1 bedroom off to the side over here with the closet. It is a small bedroom. For the most part, I think this house is probably going to rent out to probably roommates, maybe 2, maybe 3. But in the area this is in, we're really close to Creighton University. We're not too far away from UNO. We're actually very close to UNO, the University of Nebraska. We're really close to the Med Center, and we're really close to the Benson downtown area. We'll go into that a little bit, but just really a fantastic hotspot in Omaha that's been growing in popularity with live music. Kind of the crowd that likes to go out and maybe have a good time, but not spend quite as much money as you're going to find in some of the other different areas of Omaha. So our HVAC system doesn't look like, at least this portion of it is too old. So then we come into here, and this is going to be the room that's going to lead up. It's got the basement access. And we will take a look down here. See what we can find for lights. There we go. So basement, more just a storage unit. The walls, we've got a little bit of a deterioration on some of the walls, which is going to be expected in a house this age. I don't smell any moisture or anything along that lines down here. This stuff here, I'm not sure how it comes out in the picture, but really doesn't look to be too bad, compared to what I see in most of these houses. It's got an updated electrical panel in it. Coming around, this is going to be your hot water heater, which again doesn't look to be too old, but it is kind of a small capacity hot water heater. Let's see, furnace unit. Furnace unit doesn't look to be too old. It's got an energy guide on it, so it looks like it's in pretty good shape. It is nice and warm in here, and it's about 20 degrees outside. So I think the furnace is probably in good working condition. Obviously, they do have a humidifier down here, but like I said, there's no moisture, there's no smell of moisture or anything along that lines. Again, these walls, I think, you've got somewhere, some water has, in the past, condensed onto the walls, whether it be heavy rain or things like that. But I think with a nice coat of paint down here, and you're going to take care of a lot of that. Here you're going to have it. See, it's got a newer water pipe that was brought in from the street. That would be where the old one came through. And then we're set up to have a washer and a dryer. Looks like washer and dryer down here as well. This is going to lead to the dormer upstairs. Now, this is going to be one thing, again, where I kind of talk about that, probably, your college-age kids and things along that lines renting out. Not going to be, for an older person that's going to want to go up and down that flight of stairs. But like I said, for college kids, I think you're fine. Here's one side of the dormer up top. Got HVAC upstairs. Closet. Carpet seems to be in fairly good condition up here. Got a little bit of paint and drywall. And here's the other side of that dormer, which is not going to be considered a bedroom because it does not have a closet. But clearly, if you had two people that had to split the space, it could definitely be accomplished. Like I mentioned, it does have HVAC up here, which is kind of different. A lot of these houses this style don't have the HVAC run upstairs, so it's nice that it has that heating and cooling. So to the basement, and then the front area again. So kind of shows you the house and the way it lays out. You've got your front bedroom, and then you've got the secondary bedroom with the access to the lofts upstairs, the access to the basement, and then this addition, which was probably built on a number of years after the house was built. Got the kitchen, bathroom, so it opened up the space inside the house. From what I can see, everything's pretty much just a blank canvas, painted white. Living room, obviously, is, these colors, we'd probably choose something a little more neutral if we wanted to go in this direction. But overall, the sightliness, the smell of the house, all seems to be in, pretty good shape. Got an aluminum metal siding on the outside of the addition, and looks like we have the standard siding on a hardboard siding on the outside. Seems to be in pretty good shape. The roof is a 3-tab architectural shingle, so the roof can't be that old either, with that being a newer shingle. Probably going to need to address a little bit of woodwork on this deck here just to solidify everything up. Here's the backyard. Again, really, really a nice area. Little back porch back here. There's our air conditioner. Seems to be in pretty good shape as well. Although I'm not 100% sure why it's running. A little bit of a siding issue there, nothing major, just probably just a couple screws to solidify things up. So that is our tour of the house at 5844 Burdette Street. I'll be sending this over along with some additional information so you guys can tell me what you think. Look forward to hearing from you.